Good morning, everybody. Monday, yeah. Back under the tree. My name is Katrina. I'm here to help, and I do that by sharing my story through life. The one thing is, stand next to trees. You don't need to hug them. That's a misconception. You only need to touch the bark, and they will let out this feel-good stuff. I'm not a scientist. I just read and looked at what the scientists are telling us about this. Be sure to stand next to trees. Yes. So, another revelation I had this morning is that I've been low on serotonin. Yeah. And that means that the hormone that makes us feel good. So when we look each other in the eyes, I have a very good friend that every morning is on workdays looking at me through a webcam just because I asked. So that's keeping my levels up. And also I learned in this Mel Robbins podcast this morning that omega-3 and omega-6 is very important for the brain. Well, of course we know this stuff, but we easily forget and just get into routine and eat hamburgers. So that's what I'm going to do today. Play some Dungeons and Dragons, eat hamburgers. But next time I pass through a store, I will definitely pick up some fish oil. Omega-3, omega-6, preferably in capsule because I don't like the taste. I did try this. My sister's boy, son, he is also on the spectrum. This is known, but exactly where, hopefully they did find out. I didn't participate in that part because I had too much of my own stuff going on. Malmö, center of town. That's how it is. Yes. There we are. A big truck backing up to wherever he's going. Always busy, always. So today I'm wearing my Skechers, as you can see down there. And on the last lunch break I was walking over there and somebody didn't pick up from their dog, have left some dog poo, so I have to wash them in the washing machine. And very important, use the detergent for wool if you do that. There was a whole mess, I forgot, and I had to rip out the cleaning detergents and throw them on the bench and use them on some other clothes, and the water was pouring out of the machine. Why am I telling you this? Because nobody is perfect. So, and that's also thank you Mel Robbins for that one. I'm just using my rollerblades, getting in here and being all messed up in my hair Monday morning. So this is how I look. Why hide it? And also I don't wear makeup. I just wear this colored some kind of stuff. I will put it in the description because it's getting colder outside, it's winter in Sweden, and then you need to protect your face. So a cream that's fatty, I can feel it a bit here, protect your skin. Usually when I tell people I'm 40, they don't believe me. I'm actually over 40 now. I don't really keep track of that. I accidentally read my age in my medical journal because they're online now, so everybody who has a updated medical file, they can read their age there. Yeah, so that's what I do. Fatty creams on the face, and today I did my mantras and meditations, and I did the faster routine of locking down the house, and then I was on the blades and I put on some Disney music instead of my normal music, so that was also a good change. I am listening to this podcast from Mel Robbins now about how to take care of your brain. So I will put that also in the description. It's very good to learn how to take care of it because it's creating your whole life basically. So be sure to do that and take care of yourselves and look at all the beautiful colors of the fall. They're not as beautiful when they're on the ground, but as dangerous when I'm on the inlines because then it's slippery on the road. So if anyone want to try this off season, for many people in rollerblading, it's to be very concentrated. It's to be sure to see if there are water, there are leaves, there anything that can disrupt your path more than normal, because there's always stuff that disrupts your path. And be sure to have a lower volume on your earpieces if you like to wear those. I do. And be sure to be able to hear the other pedestrians and the other bikers. Sounds naturally, but we can all forget. I did. So it's very important because then you are observant of your surroundings, and that's what you're always supposed to be. Now I'm shaking my back here with the camera. I know that the Bullhausen did also say that he's checking his appearance in the camera. I actually did that in this morning with the Mel Robbins high five in the mirror after my morning routine in the bathroom, brushing my teeth and so forth. And I've almost forgot the face. It's quite colder now, and it's important to maintain your skin moisture for everybody, not just for women. It's very handsomely on some men to have some ruggedy looks, but not all of them. So be sure to take care of yourself, have a balance, and stay intact. Be you. And how do you do that? Yes, it's going piece by piece. For me, for everybody. And how to be sure? Well, you tend to feel better when you do some stuff. Get your regulated sleep. This is also discussed in the podcast with Dr. is invited to my Robin show. But I tend to notice that it's different for me each night. I did have some bad nights this last week, and then I looked at some good shows on the natural Swedish television on the app, because I'm not more of a I do get in time for work. I do get in time for important appointments usually, but I'm not very to when they are presenting a certain show. That was my biggest problem with television, that they were sending it and I was always a bit late because life takes time. So now I can be on time every day on the app when I want to watch my shows. So that's a good one. I know that's a big change for the old elderly that's more used to this. I'm actually reading a Swedish classic now, the Swine Rows. I will find the English translation for that, the English name, put it in the description. It's quite interesting. It tells us about Sweden. I don't know exactly when the time of the book is setting, but it's before my time and before people had a little bit extra in their pockets. So quite a couple of number of years ago, but still. Women are the same basically, men are basically the same, and children also. So mirroring the world. And I didn't know the person in the book was female until at the middle of the book. So that's also an interesting factor. I actually didn't care, but I just looked back some pages if I misunderstood, but then I just gave it up and said it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't. So it's replications of the mirroring of the people around her that matters, and how it is to grow up. And it's quite similar to my childhood. So that's what I wanted to also remind everybody of, that there are very many misunderstandings out there, and your gut feeling it's important. Trust it. Don't hurt yourself, don't hurt other people, trust your gut feeling. So that's the video for today, and yes, I did do my homework over the weekend, but it's more to come because I want to set up my company before I take clients in the coaching business. So coming up. Thank you, have a good day, bye.